Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie and this is Booked for Romance. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today we are talking all about book boxes. Now, before I begin, I want to let you know none of these book boxes had sponsored me in any way. I had physically purchased or have a subscription to all of these book boxes, or anything I'm going to show you I had physically purchased myself. So this review is an unsponsored review and just my opinion. So with that being said, let's get started. So the first book box subscription I'm going to start with is Fairy Loot. I am a new subscriber to them and I have 3 packages here I'm going to kick into right now. It starts off with, getting your basic package of like what's inside, and then you get into this like the actual card of like what it's going to be. But I'm really excited to see these special editions. I have not seen them yet. I knew some of these were coming as the pops get everywhere, and I'm really excited to look at like what they think a special edition looks like. Now I have to admit, Fairy Loot is one of my favorites. So with that being said, this is the first book from Fairy Loot of my special editions. I'm really pumped about this one, guys. It's What the River Knows, and look at this. It is really actually a really pretty special edition. So yes, I started this one, and at the time I wasn't really into it, so I stopped it because I didn't want it to get a low rating. But yes, this is actually really, really pretty. And then on the inside, and then they also do something to the outer edges as always, which, oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. And then there's a back to it as well, if you guys could see that. But then, I don't know, did you guys see the inside with the girl? Can you guys see that? Oh, is that not pretty with the hair? I just love it. So yes, that is the first one from Fairy Loot. The next one from Fairy Loot is, it looks like it's the Scarlet Alchemist. I think that's what it is. Oh, it's really pretty. Oh my gosh. So this is what to expect from Fairy Loot if you become a subscriber. This is from their YA boxes. I'm excited to read this one. This actually looks really, really good. Each one is also signed by the author as well, but just the detail to some of the Fairy Loot stuff that they do is really impressive. And I really do like the aesthetics of it. And also their customer service is really good. I do give Fairy Loot a 5 stars for book boxes. I really did enjoy getting my subscription, and I'm trying to get on their other subscriptions as well. Let's see what the last box looks like from Fairy Loot. And the last one from Fairy Loot, which is one I actually ordered. It did not come with my subscription because some of these subscription boxes, you can order books that are not on their subscriptions, which is why mainly I'm a member of Fairy Loot to order non-subscription books. Is this from Look Off with Love from Mariana Zapata, and this I just absolutely adore. It's one of my favorites from Mariana Zapata, and I just love it. It's signed by Mariana, but like the inside with Jasmine is just, I've been waiting for this one for a long time, and I just love it. Chef's kiss to these books. I do highly recommend getting on Fairy Loot's waitlist if it's something you're interested in, because the waitlist does take a minute to be on, so then you can actually get books, or they open up slots for other subscribers. The next books box I want to discuss is the Arcane Society. This is one I tend to favor a lot because of how great they not only package the books, but also like put together the book boxes themselves. And I just feel like this is really a higher caliber of book box that I adore them. I absolutely do adore the Arcane Society. I mean, with the art prints they put together, not to mention they throw in a cute little swag here or there, which if you haven't read the story, it doesn't really correlate quite yet until you read the story. Well, that took a minute. And then you get into the actual books themselves. The Master of Crows. Oh my gosh. I love Grace Draven so much, and I just adored these books, and I'm so happy to finally have a copy of this. And look at Entreat Me. Look at this. Look how amazing this is. And Treat Me is 5 stars, always will be 5 stars, and is literally one of my favorite books. So I'm very excited to have these 2 copies. I like that Arcane Society is always looking to find more fantasy romance. It's very popular, and that is very helpful because then I know I'm going to like the books, because when you are spending the amount you do on Arcane Society, which it is a more expensive book box, you want to make sure you're getting books that you actually enjoy, or they're going to be actually a decent read, so on and so on. So there you go. And this is how good the Arcane Society is that they ended up sending me 2 more books that they had already sent out because there was a misprint on the first set. So they sent you another set of books. I already own these because they had misprinted the first book. So to make it right, they either wanted to give you a little bit of money back or resend you the books, and they ended up resending me the Zodiac Wolves. This is volume 1 and volume 2, and I'm excited to have both copies, to be honest, but it's really nice that they really care about the integrity of the books. So they sent us another copy. So I have to say Fairy Loot and the Arcane Society are my favorite book boxes. Like, I will highly recommend them if they are in your price bracket. For Fairy Loot, it's about $38 a month US. And for, I think, the Arcane Society runs about $75 a month. If I'm wrong about that, I will put it underneath here. But yes, that are $75 every quarter, because they do it every other month. So, and you do end up getting 2 books, which it kind of equals to the same price as the 1 book you get from Fairy Loot. So it kind of equals out in the end. So there is that. Next, we're going to be discussing the bookish box. I have 3 here that I just ended up unboxing because that takes a few minutes. The first one I ended up getting was The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armez. This is how it ended up turning out. The bookish box does do a good job on what they put out in their product. I think it's very strong. The only thing I would mention about the bookish box is their delay in shipment. It's been a while since I've paid for these and received them. The next one is the Master of Death. So this one is an actual box, and it looks like the book is inside, but I thought the outside box is really pretty. This one is actually a pretty popular one. I haven't read this one either. And then, of course, this is their September box, which everybody's excited about. It's A Fall of Ruin and Wrath by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which I think this one actually looks really pretty. So I'm going to give this one a read and see how it goes. But yes, I would say the bookish box has separated. I was part of the adult box, and then now I'm part of their darkly box, which I'm not really big into dark contemporary, so it would be something that I might be canceling and hopefully getting on the other side to that, because the bookish box has a regular side where it's kind of primarily on fantasy, and the other side is more dark. Unfortunately, I did not get to pick this since I was part of their adult box. They automatically put you in the darkly box. We did not get a decision on that. So with that being said, hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to the other side. But if I don't, that will be okay, because I'll just end up canceling the bookish box. And moving on to the next. Next, we have Internal Embers. I'm very excited to have purchased this one. I'm not going to open it up unless I have to, but this is from the season of the Vampire Trilogy. But I call her Lana P because I always mess up on that last name. So if you guys have seen the cover, I'm going to put the cover around here somewhere. Look for the cover around here. But I'm very excited to have this. I did buy this. Luckily, with Internal Embers, you can just order the books outright. You don't have to be a subscriber, which I appreciate. So when they come with a box or whatever, and you see oh, it's hockey, then you can go and order that knowing that it's hockey romance romances that most likely you will like. Or they were going to do Lana's, so I knew I'm going to want that. So I went and purchased this. So I did appreciate that. And I really do love the way this looks. It's chef's kiss. The next things I had ordered are more for like fun things to put in your books. I ordered one from the Dusty Shop and I ordered another one from the Reading Portal. And these are inlays that you end up putting in your books. So I love how the Dusty Shop does this. It's always in a do not bend folder, which I really appreciate. And then they have the Crown of Midnight, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to go through these carefully because I don't want to bend them as well. And they are the overlays that go into the second book of the Throne of Glass series. One I ended up getting from the Reading Portal is A Court of Wings and Ruins, and these are page overlays as well. And then they ended up sending me a thank you card for being a customer. I really do like both of these shops. So I want to give an honorable mention to Waterstone. I ended up purchasing a book from Waterstone, and it was Iron Flame, the one with the design on the side, on the edges, and it came in transit and the cover was bent and the dust jacket was just totally messed up. So they ended up sending me another one. I only wanted the dust jacket, but they felt inclined to send me the whole book, which I will be trading the dust jacket from the one that's damaged to this one. And they ended up giving me another book. I really appreciate a company that hears customers. And even though it wasn't their fault when it got damaged in transit, they wanted to make it right and send me another book. And I really did appreciate that because it was my Iron Flame. And then I ordered the Blackwell version of Ruthless Vows. I really wanted to get, just in case I couldn't get the other Fairy Loot edition, this was my backup plan. I am very excited to have this. Ruthless Vows is the second in the Divine Rivals series, and I'm really excited to have this version. I mean, it's just so beautiful. I wanted it, so I grabbed it. But that is all my special editions for you guys. I hope that was helpful. Honestly, these are things I've either picked up as an individual set or I've been a subscriber of these book boxes. You don't get a decision in what books you get. And that is something that has been the ultimate debate. That is it better to just go get it secondhand, because then you're not getting a bunch of other books you don't want. And then even though you're paying more, you're getting what you actually want. If you're not willing to sell some of these books online, or if you don't concern yourself with actually gifting some of these away, then yes, it may be better to go secondhand. But at the end of the day, you know how that goes. You never know what's going to be popular. And of course, the one you might want, everybody else might want, and then it goes for hundreds. So yeah, but honestly, I really do like the subscriptions I'm subscribed to. There are other book boxes out there. I've been a part of almost all of them, from Afterlight to Lumicrate to, there's just so many of them out there. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, or put in the comments that if you purchase book boxes and what your experiences have been with them, because everybody has a different experience, negative, positive, whatever. And I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. And until next time, we'll talk soon. Bye, y'all.